Hi, everybody. Sorry, I probably should have done that before I started it up, but it's just what you do here. So this is NerdN OUT tonight, usually hosted by Fast. I always point the wrong way on this stuff. Usually hosted by, and that just feels weird, by Fast Money and me. But hold on, wait, I got something for this. Hold on. Boom! Motherfucker Jones got stuck in Vegas, baby. So we all have to cry one single solitary tear. Poor Fast Money. Motherfucker Jones. He got trapped in Vegas. So we're gonna have to do this without him tonight. And there wasn't really, in my vast amounts of research for the podcast every week, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff going on. I mean, I really kind of looked around. I mean, I saw some things about What If, and I saw a really good Black Man Beyond with Mark Bernard, because Fat Man was making some videos, but he was talking some Zack Snyder stuff and talking things that he was really excited for and what he liked and what he didn't like, and talked about the Suicide Squad and what he liked and didn't like about it. And I just really didn't see too much stuff going on out there that I wanted to talk about. I don't know. There could have been stuff out there. Y'all can definitely let me know, because I didn't see anything. Not like last week, man. Last week I had like the Addams Family and the Sonic 2 and the Suicide Squad thing hooked up. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to watch, I'm going to watch the Spider-Man Not Far From Home, No Way Home. Is there ever going to be something without home in it for this guy? Like, can we not think of another name for a Spider-Man flick? But Spider-Man No Way Home, I've watched the trailer before. It's a great trailer. I just don't know what the hell they're doing with this property over here. I guess now everyone's gonna forget or not forget, or because he jumped out of the little spell circle he wasn't supposed to jump out of, he messed up Doctor Strange concentration. So the spell got all messed up. So now Peter can jump in and out of one dimension to another. I'm not for sure. I'll talk some more about it after I watch it, and you get to watch my things. Hold on, let's switch it to another one. Uh-oh. Boom. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. What? Not only my thoughts, I'm going to watch it real quick while y'all are watching it here with me. Because, you got nothing better to do right now. What are you going to do? It's freaking 10:30 on Tuesday night. I mean, you should. This is a Johnny Carson time. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna press play. Here it goes.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, that's my lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
Aww.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
They're saying those forearms are daredevils. I don't know.
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
Look at blonde head Flash.
Then how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows.
Everybody.
This isn't about me.
You,
This is
me,
about
Dupree.
I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
Doctor Strange.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay.
Beyond
Steven.
that.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
I'm gonna allow that.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't.
See, they're saying Doctor Strange is coming off a little bit like Mephisto.
Parker, Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone?
Just saying.
Can't some people still know?
I know Mephisto's a huge
So MJ, forget
thing.
about everything we've ever been through.
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really do that.
See, he fucked it up, Peter.
Just happened.
This Christmas. You ready?
Space-time. Multiverse is a concept.
Are you ready?
Frighteningly little.
Going on a train.
The problem is you trying to live two different lives. The
Oh,
longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
Happy Hogan won't even remember him being.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Doc Ock.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter. Hello, Peter. Was that a good impression? Okay, that's again not my first rodeo with that Spider-Man trailer. I did watch it beforehand. It's pretty dope, man. You get Hello Peter, Dr. Octopus. You see the Green Goblin's pumpkin bombs. So you got Electro out there somewhere. I mean, it's gonna be pretty awesome. You didn't see any Tobey Maguire or Garfield, but why would you throw that out? Marvel is not big on blowing that load, so I mean, they're gonna take their time and caress it. I got a pretty little puppy, and I'm just loving on it. I break it. Marvel doesn't do that shit. They've been in this game way too long. They've been in it for the long haul. They're not like DC. But I did hear the rumor or the theory that maybe, and everybody comes down really hard on the Mephisto theory because I guess a lot of people had that theory for WandaVision, and so they're like throwing it out there for everything. But they're saying Doctor Strange is coming out kind of dark, like almost like Peter's making a deal with the devil, and I guess there's a comic where Peter did make a deal with Mephisto. So everyone's throwing Mephisto out. Shit, I should put Mephisto right up there in big letters. Mephisto and Spider-Man No Way Home. Proven. Boom. Clickbait. But yeah, it is a extra exciting trailer. So I guess nobody's going to remember that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So that means no Happy Hogan, no MJ, no Ned. Did Flash already know? I guess he did know. I guess he did find out Peter was Spider-Man. I can't remember, man. I can't remember. Anyways, that doesn't matter. But Flash Thompson does have the blonde hair, the beautiful blonde locks, like in the comic books. J. Jonah Jameson is gonna be amazing. I like what they're doing so far. I'm excited to see it happen. We'll see what they're putting down. So, ooh. Sorry, I got a notification from Comic Book Cast. They said something's breaking. I'll watch that after we get out. I'm not going to sit here and watch somebody else's YouTube video while I'm doing this YouTube video. So let's go to the main thing. Our main segment for tonight that I'm going to be talking about for a minute. And we're just going to go over my thoughts for what if DCEU was done right. Let me make sure that I wrote that properly. Oh, yeah, it is. Like, what if it had been done right? I got a whole little list here. I wrote down my thoughts on it, and I wrote down a lot of thoughts on it. I got a list of like 50 plus movies how they should have done it, what they could have done. I keep looking at the screen because I like to see myself, But see, I can just look at you. I mean, I know how pretty I am. All right, so what if the DC hadn't fucked everything up? They could have done it right and just taken it slow, nice and slow, and not completely fucked it up. So let's see. I would say that the first movie could still be the same, although I did hear a cool thing of why they called the Man of Steel and not Superman, because that Superman wasn't truly Superman. Superman is a happy-go-lucky type of person, and just no matter what, just on the sun's always going to come up, sunny side of the street. That was a dark as hell Superman, so they had to call it the Man of Steel. At least that's what I heard today on some YouTube video. I forget. I would shout it out if I remember where I watched that, but I don't. So the Man of Steel could have stayed the same, and just like the way Disney did the Iron Man, or maybe that was Marvel at the time. I don't think Disney even owned it at the time. I think that was just Marvel. But they could go straight into Man of Steel 2. And you could bring in a Flash intro. Or you could go into a true Batman movie and just flip it up. Go Man of Steel 1, Batman movie, and then go into Man of Steel 2. However you want to do it, it could go either way, Batman or Man of Steel. But those should be one of your first two movies. And Flash could be introed in the Man of Steel sequel or the Batman movie. And I was going to say a Death in the Family storyline would be a nice place to start, because we all know how Batman became Batman. We all know about Robin, Dick Grayson. Let's just start with the Death in the Family. You got Jason Todd as your Robin, even though they're kind of fucking that up in Titans, but that is neither here nor there. We're going to pretend that the Titans is not even out. But anyways, we could intro the Flash in the Man of Steel sequel, and then in the Batman movie we could introduce Cyborg. So like Cyborg and Nightwing. Boom! Cyborg and Nightwing in the Death in the Family movie with Batman, and you got Jason Todd running out there, and Jason Todd could just be a small part. It could be somebody, it doesn't even have to be, you could just pick some 13-year-old kid to play Jason Todd in one movie, and then if you want to, he could play Jason Todd again in years. Whatever. I'm just gonna do the work that DC should have done for a while. They should have done that. So we're gonna go Man of Steel for the first movie. Then we're either gonna go true Man of Steel sequel or Batman for 2 or 3, your second and third movies. And then for our fourth movie, we're gonna bring in Wonder Woman, because that brings in your Holy Trinity. That's the big money makers for DC. And since we know that they can't start out slow like with people like Marvel started out with, because I mean, really and truly, the people on the Avengers were really all second and third tier heroes. I mean, really and truly, did you think Iron Man was this huge, big character? Like, back in the... I mean, I liked Iron Man, but I didn't really think of, oh, man, they got to make an Iron Man movie. I can't wait to make an Iron Man movie. But Captain America, I will give him that. Captain America was, like, always the go-to. Anyways, back to the stuff that matters. Wonder Woman is going to be in movie number 4. So, in your first 4 movies, you get 2 Supermans where you intro a Flash. You get a Batman where you intro Cyborg and Nightwing. Double it up, but Cyborg and Nightwing introed in that first Batman movie. Then you go to Wonder Woman where they can introduce Aquaman, because Wonder Woman deals with the gods and all that stuff, and Atlantis is like it's not Pisces, it's the other guy. But I'm just saying, like, so you can introduce Aquaman. So now in the first four movies, you've gotten like what five or six characters out there ready to go. Then you could start with the Justice League, and you could intro a bunch of superheroes. And guess what? You could even do the Wonder Twins. And I know that they wouldn't have the balls to do it without James Gunn, but you could have had Starro in there in the first big movie, like bringing them all together. Like, oh my God, we gotta fucking fight this, and then and built to something bigger. Like, I mean, built to something bigger. Anyways, all this could be changed, but the Justice League, you could literally introduce like the main. You got your main group of characters, and you could skip. You skip ahead, and I'll get into all that, but basically, the Death in the Family thing's gonna be kind of a prequel. You're gonna see Batman years before he gets with the Justice League and everything, but by the time the Justice League gets together, it's been, say, a decade or so, and now Cyborg could be on the Justice League. Flash, who's already been introduced. Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. I mean, those are all ready to go teed up, and you've only had 3 character movies. You haven't blown the load yet, guys. You saved the money shot. I'm staring at the frickin' computer instead of at the camera. I'm just gonna move that stupid computer so I can stop doing it. But in that movie, you could, introduce an intense amount of superheroes. Because say that you pick out a really big villain, like say Starro, which is a big villain. And I'm saying Starro, even though it was just using the Suicide Squad, if they had the balls to use it, it could be a big villain that could just be gone, never to be used again. And it could lead to, the more dark side, all the things that they used, but again, they had to blow their load so quick. I mean, and they tried to go the route of, I'm forgetting the guy's name, and I hate that. I don't want to look it up right now. But they had a Loki character, Darkseid's mother, the guy that was thirsty for Darkseid's love. I just can't think of his name. I know it. Anyway, so after the Justice League movie, we go into Man of Steel 3. Man of Steel 3. A third Man of Steel movie, and I don't think we should introduce any new characters. I don't think. I mean, you do, and they don't do the end credit scene, so just don't introduce anybody. Have a third true Man of Steel movie. Harken back, and because you're on movie 6. And it's playing back up to the first movie you put out. Alright, so then the 7th movie is going to be Teen Titans. And I want a 70s Teen Titans. I want to see Nightwing in his 1970s garb. We can see how Cyborg grows and becomes the hero that he becomes, to where he could be in the Justice League. But I'm sorry, like when I see Cyborg, I'm like, well, fuck. He's been a hero for a long time. He's been in the Teen Titans, like. I just maybe I'm a realist, but Teen Titans from the 70s, and again, you could throw a Batman in there if you want to. I mean, you could throw a slight. Well, no, Justice League wouldn't be strictly together yet. So yeah, maybe a Batman thing, maybe a Superman. Batman and Superman could know of each other before this. I mean, we don't have to act like they don't know anything. But then after the 70s Teen Titans, we're going to go to Wonder Woman. And I think we ought to do a double Wonder Woman Batman in the 80s. They had a kind of love affair at some point. There's been comics where they've toyed with that and they've had that. And, in The Dark Knight, there was no, that wasn't Batman. That was Superman and Wonder Woman, right? Yeah. Anyways, I'm just saying they have toyed with Batman and Wonder Woman being with each other, so they could do a double 1980s Batman Wonder Woman, and you can fit. I mean, I don't have to do all the work for y'all. I mean, y'all aren't gonna do this because this would take too much time. We're already on movie number 8 here. How long would it take y'all to get to 8 movies? I mean, that would take y'all putting some actual thought into your universe. So anyways, and now after And movie number 9, we can have the first Aquaman solo feature. Boom. Aquaman, no, you don't have to do any other characters. I mean, of course, you can always throw other characters and be cool, but you shouldn't have to have a whole mass of amazing characters. Be like, oh, you start it like that because you want to introduce your people and get it ready for. But now we're in the universe. Now we're in the universe. Now we are 9 movies in, and guess what? A movie 10. Movie 10 is gonna be the first movie of the Flash, man. I mean, we're 10 movies into it, and you just now had all the solo movies except for Cyborg. Well, Cyborg got his Teen Titans featured. I mean, him and Nightwing would be in the Teen Titans, but and I'm just, I mean, they literally took Cyborg out of the Teen Titans and threw him into the Justice League, and then put that dude up in the Watchtower to not do anything. What are you doing, guys? So now we're in movie number 11, and we're gonna go to Justice League number 2. And this is where we get intro, different characters such as Green Lantern, Hawkman. And these could be, you could do instances where they're brought up in earlier movies. But this would be the time where, like, Green Lantern's brought in because you got, like, an extra level threat. And Hawkman and can I just say, Hawkman's like one of my personal favorite characters when I was a kid. I always loved Hawkman with the wings. Even though I always broke the wings off, I have a Hawkman somewhere. My son loved to play with them, though. He loved to play with them. So, we're on movie number 11. This is Justice League number 2. And so you've just done the second. I mean, how many movies did they all get out? I forget how many movies Marvel got done, but you're on movie number 11, just on Justice League number 2. You get the intro out there, Green Lantern, Hawkman, and then your next movie could be Green Lantern, where you intro Martian Manhunter, because Green Lantern's the space science character, and I know DC would be huge on rushing, but that's a way to slowly bring it in. I'm not saying like intro Martian Manhunter like, oh, buddy cop movie. No, I'm just saying like this would be a good film to intro him, because Martian Manhunter could be Green Lantern could have to do something on Mars or some crap like that, and you just intro Martian Manhunter where he's just got like a third of the movie or a quarter of the movie where you introduce him. Anyways, so then 13, you're going to go to Batman number 2, the sequel. Because remember that last one was Wonder Woman and Batman together, so that he hasn't even had a sequel yet. But you can intro the Green Arrow and Black Canary and have some like street level type heroes type shit. And Green Arrow and Black Canary are some of my favorite characters. I've always liked the characters that were just regular people, because I mean, even though those guys are both fucking filthy rich, how come regular people to be superheroes have to be filthy rich? Crazy to think about. So 14 we have Teen Titans number 2, the sequel, and this could be a regular time period, and you could have a whole different team. Maybe Nightwing's the old kind of gruffle boss, that kind of leads them around. But you could have Damian Wayne. I mean, you could have anybody you want. You could have people that now it could be like set whenever you want to, in present time or a couple years in the future. We're not even there yet, and then boom, you could show any characters you want to. And then guess what? Movie number 15, we're gonna do Cyborg. Cyborg will get his own solo movie for movie number 15. We're not rushing it. We're taking it nice and slow. Little by little, doing it here and there. And guess what? There could be time off without characters. You don't need to keep the same characters going. And guess what? We're almost done with this list. I'm going to end it at 20. Maybe... Yeah, I'm going to end it at 20, guys. Yeah, I got a really good fucking list, man. I put a lot of thought and effort in planning this thing out. So at number 15, we got the first solo Cyborg movie. Because, the slow burn. And then number 16, Aquaman 2. 17, Flash 2. Man, I am fucking good, man. 18, Wonder Woman, where you can intro Shazam. Now you'll notice I didn't put intros on everything, but I mean they're creative geniuses and writers and other people that do this stuff. But I was just thinking Wonder Woman and Shazam, again, mythical characters. So I mean, shit, you could even have almost like a three. At some point in the movie, do like a three: Wonder Woman, Shazam, and Aquaman. It's like doing like some mythic quest stuff, man. All right, then 19, we got Justice League 3, Part 1. And my thought is you would put Part 1 at the beginning, maybe Christmas time, and then Part 2 at the beginning of summertime. Just hit them with it. Boom, 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 boom. Hit them with it. If it's good flicks and you've taken your time, then hit him with it. So, Justice League 3 Part 1. Your 20th film is Justice League 3 Part 2. And that's where I'm going to end it at, man. But 20 films, slow burn. You've had Teen Titans movies, Batman, Superman get 3 movies in it, Flash gets a movie, Aquaman gets 2 movies, Wonder Woman gets 2 movies, and plus she gets a movie with her and Batman on their own. I mean, I put a lot of time and effort. That's just 20 movies. Let's see what the number goes to. 20. I'll just give you a quick list. 21 would be Shazam. Then you go into a Batman and Robin movie. Then you got Green Lantern 2 with John Stewart. Instead of Hal Jordan, you could have John Stewart. Because I would want to start with Hal Jordan. I know a lot of people like to start with John Stewart. And I love John Stewart. I actually love, what's the bald-head, red-haired... I just read something about him too. He's about to have a TV show coming up. I'm a fan of him too. But you could have a Green Arrow a Black Canary movie. I wouldn't even bust out a Suicide Squad until movie 28. So you amassed a good set of villains, and I wouldn't have killed a single fucking villain. I wouldn't have killed anybody. Then you can pull out, sheesh. And then 29, right before oh my gosh, 29, you have a Man of Steel 4, Death of Superman. 30, Justice League 4. And then let Superman be dead for a few movies. Oh, and check this out. Okay, so let me make sure. So you finish out before you hit the 30s. You finish out all the 3s. All right, then 29, you start with Man of Steel 4, 1V, IV, ha 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 ha. Then you go to Justice League 4, IV, Wonder Woman 4, IV, Batman 4, IV. And then with movie number 33, you can go to whatever you want. Teen Titans 3, and you can even do a Rise of the Superman, because Superman's still dead. I'm letting him stay dead for a minute, guys. We don't need him alive yet. Nothing else is going on. You can do a Birds of Prey, a Green Arrow, even a Green Arrow and Green Lantern movie, just like the comics. You take 2 characters that weren't really big, you put them together, boom. Then we'll get back on the Aquaman in movie 37. We'll get back to the Aquaman 4 IV, Flash 4 IV, Cyborg 3, Justice League International. See how we're spreading out? And we still haven't even gotten to a spot where we need to bring out Superman. Then we go into Suicide Squad 2, Shazam 2, The Red Hood, Batman V. Batman's the first of the 5th films, and we're in movie 43. The first of the 5th films, the Red Hood Batman v. And what happened? A death in the family, Jason Todd, happened back at the beginning. And we're back. We're at number. I mean, come on, guys. That's universe planning. If people would have put some thought into this stuff, could you imagine? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I just kept on going. Who cares? Who cares? I just couldn't stop. It was so in me. So then 44, you go Justice League Dark, Green Lantern 3, Green Lantern Corps. I don't know why I said corpse. Green Lantern Corps. Where you could see, like, you could just see everything. You take it into the whole world. You haven't been there yet. Going into the 3rd movie, you haven't seen the whole entire world yet. Green Arrow and Black Canary 2. Batman and Robin 2. The prequel. Take that back to the beginning. Completely different actors. This is like comic books, guys. And then we go back to Wonder Woman v. Now in 49, Superman Lives v. Lives 5. Then 50th film, this is where I ended it. Justice League 5 with a V. Legion of Doom. Go ahead, DC. Just give me all your money right now, man. Just give me all the money you got. Everything. Because I just laid out 50 movies for y'all to do what? And these are movies that you could go back and forth and put new people, like these are comics, people, comics. The characters are meant to go on forever. They get drawn kind of differently. Guess what? Green Lantern started at Hal Jordan, went to, what was that weird kid with the, I can't think of him, with the chili bowl haircut. Guy Gardner. Boom, thank you. Whatever, kill me. Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, John Stewart, or what? I forget which one was first. I'm not for sure. But then you got Kilowog and Kyle Radner. Sinestro was the Green Lantern Corps. I mean, all these things were Green Lanterns. They just kept on going. Just kept on going. See? Just kept on going. So, I believe that might be it for tonight, guys. I'll be calling it quits. Calling it quits. Let's see. We didn't do our intro, but this is going to be our ending. Thanks for showing up and showing out. If you're not familiar, get familiar. If you didn't know, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Fuck, I don't have my co-host with me, so I better not get in trouble. But we appreciate you all for showing out, showing up. We appreciate you enjoying the podcast. And so we'll see you very soon. And remember, like and subscribe. And Gary, we need him to like and subscribe, bro. It's good to talk to y'all. Y'all be safe. Look, I'm not going to do this shit where I stare at you for a minute. No, it didn't press OK. See, I hate this OK.